Hello and welcome to the Derpocalypse. I am Rasputin, the arch nemesis of Derp. I and my legion of Russian hacker bots have caused the original intro to this video to be deleted through no fault of Turpentine's. Anyway, that's why it's going to pick up randomly like 1/5 the way through the video. But it's not Turpentine's fault, it's me, Rasputin. Ha 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 ha! Okay, anyway, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe.
So anyway, the next scene is this one scientist, blah, 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 blah. Nobody cares. Okay, character introductions. We have our first character here, who is our main character. We're going to call her Shipley, because she wants to be Ripley in the same way that Shipley Donuts wants to be Krispy Kreme. Y'all got Shipley Donuts where y'all live? Or is that like a southern thing? I gotta look that up. Huh, well, I'll be a monkey's uncle. It's mostly a southern thing. Okay, well, y'all don't have Shipley Donuts, but they're not as good as Krispy Kreme. Why did I look this up? So we got this nerdy-looking guy.
Franco, you're some pretentious fucking nerd.
He is simping for Shipley, so we're gonna call him Simply. Captain White. That's a character trait, I guess. He's white. I don't know. There's not much else there. And then this black guy, I'm gonna call him Marcus Phoenix, because he's got one of them headbands on, like Marcus Phoenix had in Gears of War. Blackbeard. I don't know. He's an Arab guy with a black beard. I don't know, man. I don't know. I hate to keep coming back to ethnicity here, but there's not much else for me to name these people on. I called this guy Chameleon, because I don't know what ethnicity this dude is. Look at him. I don't know. Is he Asian? White? He's just white, isn't he? He's just a white guy. We already got a guy named White, so he gets to be Chameleon, because at least there's some ambiguity here. Elon Musk. I called this guy Elon Musk, because he kind of vaguely looks like Elon Musk, and there's just not much else to go on here, and I'm really rapidly losing interest. Mean Girl. I mean, she's Asian, but she's also a dick, so she gets to be named on something other than ethnicity. Kangaroo Jackass over here is the Australian guy, and he is just an absolute twat. And the only character that I'm actually excited to name is this girl. She's just a person that knows French, and she has blue hair.
Oui, mon ami.
I really don't see how I could have ever named her anything other than Sacre Bleu! Okay, so after the character introductions, a lot of story stuff happens, so let me consult my notes here. The doctor, they tell him not to go through the portal. He says, screw it, I'm going through the portal. This spawns monsters. They kill all the people. That causes the doors to be locked when the Space Marines get there, and they're like, hey, who's there? And they're like, yeah, nobody's here because we're all dead. So the Space Marines have to breach in to the space station. They find a dead guy whose head has been decapitated. His head has been decapitated. He has been decapitated. Either way, he's dead. So also their ship computer is possessed by the devil. I don't know why. That's a thing. So it leads them into an ambush, and that causes our first death of the movie. Chameleon. He's like, oh, what is that? And he forgets he has an assault rifle in his hands, and the thing tackles him and kills him. But the thing in question is the monster of the movie, and it's just a guy with, like, blue face paint. No, not that guy. Yeah, that guy. It's like a methed out Nightcrawler. While all that's happening, they introduce 3 new characters, and look, we're just going to call them Lab Coat, Preacher Man, and Number 3, because, you know, I've just run out of interest here. Don't get attached because Lab Coat almost immediately dies, and yeah, she's dead. Okay, so then the computer, the evil demon-possessed computer, the robot devil, disables their comms, right? And so this leads to all these guys just sort of running around the space station, just shooting at these Smurf monsters. So Kangaroo Jack and Shipley are in this hallway, like, shooting these zombies, and both of them run out of ammo. Kangaroo Jack delivers the line, no joke, I'm too young to die, and then runs away.
Fuck this, I'm too young to die.
That's the thing that happened in this movie. Next up is Marcus Phoenix. He's in another hallway and he's shooting stuff. He gets his neck fingered by a zombie and dies. But before he does that, he says,
Oh, your ultra nightmare, motherfuckers!
and which is a reference to the Doom video games. I believe it's a difficulty on there, but that doesn't help. It's still stupid. Marcus Phoenix, MVP of this film. This guy not only delivered this horrible line, he did it with a straight face and fervor. I really bought it. I couldn't have done that. I couldn't have even said it. So this guy is a trooper. I hope he found work after this. Let's find out if he did. Okay, his name is Chidi Ajufo. Chidi Ajufo. I don't know. I'm from South Mississippi. I can't pronounce that name. He did find work after that. Good for you. Good work, Chidi. Good work. And then Shipley gets in a fight with one of these zombies and takes a chainsaw that is inexplicably on the wall to fight one of them, and we've already been over this. That's a bad idea. She gets this goo all in her face, nothing bad happens, but it coulda, okay? That's how you get the space zombie AIDS. Never use a chainsaw in a zombie apocalypse. Why was there a chainsaw on the wall? What they using that chainsaw for? Ain't no trees around here. Next up, Mean Girl dies. I thought it was Mean Girl. I don't know. When these guys have their stuff on, I can't really tell them apart. And I'm pretty sure it was Elon that was standing next to her. But he just kind of watches as this lady gets her chest cavity fingered by a space zombie. Okay, so there's a bunch of boring crap between here and the next character death, so let's get through that. Kangaroo Jack is still running down the hallways like a little bitch.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
And he gets saved by Shipley, who shows up and shoots the zombies, so girl power. Blackbeard and Sacre Bleu are escorting the civvies, along with Captain White to somewhere, I don't know. I didn't listen. Captain White just wanders off. I don't know why. Maybe he heard an ice cream truck or something. Elon is still alone after letting Mean Girl die, and he finds a guy who's unconscious on the ground. We'll get to that later. Everyone regroups except for Elon and Captain White, and Captain White is just off fighting zombies by himself in an area that really has no tactical advantage. And then when everyone tries to come save him, he shoots the door to close the door, and there's no reason for him to have done that. They don't know that getting bit turns you into a zombie, and I don't even know if that's a thing. But even if it were, makes no sense. He's just trying to do this heroic death thing, but they could have easily saved him, so yeah. Put a quarter in your ass, Captain White. You played yourself. Okay, so back to Elon. He regroups with the group, and guess who he brings with him? The creepy doctor guy that jumped in the portal and started all this nonsense. And there's a big bunch of exposition about blah, 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 blah. After that, the robot devil betrays the pilot guy. Oh, there was a pilot guy, by the way. Totally forgot to introduce him. His character traits include being sarcastic, and he only has one leg. And I couldn't really come up with any nickname for him, so I guess you could say this problem has me stumped.
Right to jail.
Anyway, he's dead now. He got eaten by a thing that looks like if you go to a Pizza Hut and scraped off all the chewed bubble gum that's stuck to the bottom of the tables, and then you put it in a vat and turned it into something that is just like a big evil monster that's trying to destroy humanity. The characters decide to leave now, which is a good idea, so they go back to the ship, but the robot devil has already got the ship locked down and obviously has killed the pilot, or had a bubblegum monster kill the pilot. They get on the ship, and the bubblegum monsters start killing them. Next one up to die is Elon Musk. He gets killed because this preacher guy is apparently nearsighted, because he's sitting here talking to this guy, and a bubblegum monster pops up behind him and stabs him, and at no point during this is the preacher guy like, hey, this guy's about to, like, you know, stick something in your rear end there.
Don't drop the soap. Don't drop the soap.
Michael, please.
Anyway, the preacher guy gets pimp smacked in the face, but he ain't dead.
What did the five fingers say to the face?
What?
Slap!
So up on the bridge where the pilot died, one of the gum monsters attacks Shipley and shoots a big Hadouken fireball at her. And so that's a thing they can do. Next up, they hear this Hadouken, so the people that are not on the ship yet, they try to go into the ship. And Blackbeard's first, and he's like climbing up the ladder and something kills him. And just the way it filmed, it looks like he poops out his entrails. I don't know why, it made me laugh when I watched it. It's not necessarily funny, but whatever, he's dead. While Sacre Bleu is fighting the bubblegum monster, Kangaroo Jack just takes this moment to run back into the space station they just left. Anyway, more Hadoukens.
Hadouken! Hadouken!
So the bubblegum monster pins down Shipley, and he's trying to do this, like, Dementor thing where he's, like, eating her soul or something. I don't know what that is. The preacher man shows up, and he's like, pew, 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 and then, yeah, he misses all of his shots. The bubblegum monster turns around, and he's like, Hadouken! And he knocks the preacher man down, and he kills him, but then Shipley gets up and kills the bubblegum monster like it's nothing. She's just like, pop, 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 and a couple of bullets, and it's dead. So either she's the only one that actually has live rounds in her weapon, or she's just stealing everybody's kills.
Yoink!
Then two Post-it notes worth of stuff happens, none of which is even worth talking about. All you need to know is this doctor guy, Dr. Douchebag. Yeah, he's evil. He's taking orders from, like, the demon people. And, yeah, they're gonna open a portal to Earth so all the demons can invade. Dr. Douchebag here is like, you know what? Actually, I'm just gonna stab number 3 and antagonize everybody. So then we get another Bubblegum Boy attack, and during this Bubblegum Boy attack, Sacre Bleu dies, and also Kangaroo Jack, he dies too, so they're both dead. And they run into this room where they got the BFG in here, and it's like, I got the BFG, look, we're part of the Doom franchise. It's like, yeah, we'll act like it. And they do a bunch of, like, awkward talking and making googly eyes at each other while they're walking through these hallways, and during one of these googly eye making sessions, the elevator opens up, and one of them big blue bubblegum boys pounces and abducts the simp. Okay, so Shipley runs around and shoots some stuff for a little bit, so that's fun. Then she gets to level 4 and everybody's dead except for Dr. Douchebag, and he's in the middle of a big bad guy monologue.
You got me monologuing!
She's like, well, I could interrupt him by shooting him in the face, but you know what? I'm gonna hear him out. And for her trouble, she gets attacked by her simp, who's not actually dead. Apparently he got turned into one of them blue crackhead Smurf zombies. She ends up killing him, so I guess he's fully dead now? Anyway, the doctor comes down, so then she actually does shoot him, finally, but he's not actually dead, because he pops back up, and he's like, oh, you can't kill what's already dead, so I don't know, maybe he's a zombie, don't know why he didn't turn blue, whatever, I don't make the rules here, but he's got a nice big chest vagina that shoots like fucking laser beams or something, so, you know, that's something. And yeah, he shoots his vagina laser into her, and it knocks her into the portal. And while she's in the portal, she encounters this big demon guy, and they're like talking, and it's like, oh, we should have killed the humans when he had a chance, and I don't know, that's some more video game stuff, but at this point, we're like 5 minutes away from the end of the film. It's too late, film. It's too late, okay? No, you didn't do enough dooming throughout the film. You don't get to do dooming now. So anyway, she actually escapes, but she ends up on the other end of the portal, which is the Earth side of things, and all the demons follow her through and presumably kill everybody, but we don't know because the screen fades to black, and then you just hear this monster noise, and it's like, grrr. So I don't know, they're all dead. It's my video now, and I say they're dead, so they're dead. So we're just gonna say that this movie was a dog turd on a hot sidewalk. Cheaty got killed way too soon. Sacre Bleu didn't get enough screen time. I don't like looking at the main character actress lady's face. It's something about it. I don't like it. She got a Mormon face. I don't like it. I don't trust it. I also thought it was weird that this movie seemed to draw more inspiration from Alien and Aliens than it did, Doom, the video game it's based on. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the content. I'm tired of talking now, so I'm gonna go get some pizza and probably poop.
Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe.